A majority of my toy collecting revolves around toys that I loved as a child and have continued to love as an adult. However, the toy that we are going to look at today is a toy that I always wanted but never had the opportunity to own. We are going to be looking at Aquapets. Aquapets is a toy from the early 2000s. They're not a virtual pet. Instead, they are a little creature inside a plastic container that includes water, hence aqua and pets. These pets are interactive, but of course, since they're not virtual, the way you interact with them is a little bit different than a Tamagotchi or a Gigapet. This Aquapet that I just bought on Amazon for $20 is a little different than the Aquapets that were around during my childhood. These Aquapets are being produced by a different company, and they were also just recently released. I'm not exactly sure which date they were released, but I know it was very recently. It's currently the end of the summer, so I'm thinking it's a toy that they're hoping to kind of get out and hype up before the holidays. There are several different characters for these Aquapets. Amazon had 4 different options, and I chose one that's supposed to look like an axolotl, just because I think axolotls are so cool. I've always wanted to own one as a pet, but truthfully, that's just not something I could take on right now. So getting to have an axolotl Aquapet is kind of the perfect option for me. Here it is, and this already looks so cool. So we have the new Aquapets, and here is Lotti, our axolotl. Oh, and it's already making some kind of sound. Honestly, it's way cuter than I thought it would be, but it's significantly smaller than I had in mind. So for reference, here is a Tamagotchi Paradise, and it's really not that much bigger than this handheld pet. Now, the Tamagotchi Paradise is a little bit larger than some of the Tamagotchi versions we've had in the past, but it's by no means like a giant toy or anything. But I think that will actually work out to our advantage. When I was picturing this pet before holding it in my hands, I honestly pictured it to be kind of clumsy and difficult to play because I was picturing something that would be difficult to hold onto. But this looks like it will be really easy to use, and the form factor, it's almost kind of cozy and nostalgic. It's cozier and nostalgic than I expected it to be, considering I've never gotten the chance to play one of these before. Here's the Aquapet up close. The packaging shows off some of the interactive features, and then the backside talks about 3 different games that you can play with the pet. The first thing I noticed when looking at this image on the back is that there's a star button and a heart button, which I thought was kind of cool. That simplifies the controls a little bit, and then this bottom shows all the different characters. We have Lotti the Axolotl. It looks like there's one based off a capybara and then maybe a bird, but the other ones just look to be made up creatures, or maybe they're supposed to be monsters. I'm not sure, but let's see what we can do to get this out of the packaging. I cut the tape on the sides here, but based on how this is attached to the card, I'm not sure if there's really going to be any saving the packaging. I did also notice before I started the video that this product does include batteries. It requires 2 AAAs, and according to the Amazon listing, and on the back of the box as well, the batteries are included for us. That is not what I wanted to do, but I suppose we will go ahead and rip the rest of the packaging because I already ruined it. This bottom section of the packaging has 2 pieces of paper for us. This first one looks to be just an ad of some of the different toys that this company also produces. I believe this company is called Super Impulse. Yep, Super Impulse. I was looking at their website before I started this video, and they produce toys of all different types, many that you've probably seen, and I noticed that they even have done some of the My Little Pony toys, which is awesome. Then we have a sheet of instructions. Oh my gosh, as I started opening these, I was still kind of eyeing this off to the side. They also have done Tech Deck as well as Gigapets. Oh, that's so cool. That feels very like full circle. I feel like I'm unboxing something that I'm definitely going to like just because of that association alone. So, black and white instructions here, and it looks like it's just a 1 sheet. At the top of the instructions here, it goes through the basic things you can do with your Aquapet. One thing I didn't realize is that there is something called an Insta Aqua Party. It says set 2 or more Aquapets facing each other, turn them both on, and then watch and listen to them sing and dance together. That's super cool. I didn't know that these were kind of interactive with each other. Then this second half of the instructions is explaining how to play the 3 mini games. The right side of the instructions is essentially just battery and other safety information. So I'm going to disregard those instructions and just jump right in. Our pet is currently in try me mode, so we'll go all the way to the left. That was an interesting choice of music. I liked it though. It's very different than the super hyper electronic pop music that we see in most toys. I'm specifically thinking of the music that we currently see in Furby. It's just way over the top and it's like a sugar rush put into audio form. But the music that the Aquapet just played was kind of relaxing. It was definitely good vibes only. Let's see what we can do. I'm wondering if the angle that I'm holding this pet at for filming purposes, I wonder if that's going to mess up the functionality of it. Because as the music was playing, the pet wasn't doing anything. So having it flat on the surface really does seem to make a huge difference. So let's just restart. I'll change the camera angle so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. So I was just clapping my hands to help with syncing my audio and editing, and the Aquapet reacted to it. That's so cool. Let's try one of the games. We are going to try Dance Party. I have the instructions right next to me so I can understand what to do. And Dance Party is teaching your Aquapet to dance and move just the way you want. So to start the game, press and hold the star and heart button down simultaneously for about 3 seconds. When this song is finished, you're ready to start the dance party. Think of any dance move and teach it to your Aquapet. To move your pet to the left, press the star button, and to move to the right, press the heart button. To move up and down, you press both buttons. Once you complete your sequence of dance moves, then your Aquapet will perform a song and dance, copying the moves you just taught it. All right, how does my pet know that I'm done teaching it dance moves, though? That seemed to work the second time. It seems like I had to enter the moves a lot faster than I did when we first gave it a try. So I am going to end this video here so I can try the other games that the Aquapet has to offer. But so far, my first impressions of this little pet are that it's super cool. I think it's so cute, and I'm not really sure if I'm capturing it well on camera, how cute it is and how fun it is to watch its movements in the water. I do think though it's really lacking a lot of classic pet features in the sense that we're not taking care of our Aquapet, we're not making sure that it's fed or that it's cleaned up after, we're just playing little mini games with it. I do think though this is like a really cool desk toy. It's kind of a cool conversation piece if you're someone that's a toy collector and does a lot of displaying of your collection. And as you can see, it is super, super cute. So I will keep playing with this pet, but I'm so curious if any of you plan on picking this one up. Maybe it's nostalgic for you, or maybe you're like me and you've never had the chance to own one. Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to check out the description of this video where my social media links are, because I will definitely be posting some pictures of Lotti here on my Instagram page. Thank you so much for joining me today to look at the Aquapets, and I will see you in my next video.